Grand Rising Elizabeth.
Grand Rising.
Grand
It
Rising.
is Thursday,
Present.
July the 11th. My
Ooh.
number 11.
Yeah, I'm adding those numbers 7, 11.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm an 11. And yeah, I'm glad the sun is out. Yesterday was a day of just relaxing and praying and just piddling around in my studio here, just reflecting
Right.
life.
Mm-hmm.
A queen to thank her for introducing us to the young lady. What's her
Aaron
name?
Lyons.
Erin Lyons.
Yeah.
Listened to her yesterday, and
She's awesome. She's awesome.
I have already dubbed her as Rev's daughter because she was saying things the same but in a different way that Rev says it, and it was like, why do the ego continue to, because that's his job.
I was just going to say that's the
That's
job.
his job. Yeah, yeah. Continue. It's like in the horror movies when somebody, you see their face and they say, "Ah," and then all of a sudden you see them dragged back into the dark. that's, that's what ego does. Yeah. So today I was going to read again from the Mythical Goddess Tarot. And when I opened the box, when I turned it over, just the cards, just only so many fell out. So I took the first 3 off the top.
Okay.
So that's where we're going to start. Oh, Rev, look at you. Let's see your beautiful face.
Well, actually, we don't see her face.
I'm working on the lighting. Hold on.
The light that is behind her, so that it gives her look like she just came down from Mars or some other planet. You know?
Let me see if I turn on this light, if it'll help. Nope.
Okay, our first card. So I did 3.
Mm-hmm.
The first card is wind, and it's balance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, Libra, I balance.
Yes.
That's
Moon
right.
in Libra.
That's right.
Moon in Libra. 2 flamingos face each other in a dynamic balance, bringing stability and harmony of ideas and factors. They represent peace of mind and mental agreement through their yielded flexibility on land, water, and in the skies. These birds are willing to shape shift to come to agreement for the good of the whole, surrendering their desire to lead or control.
Mm.
The flamingo flies into your cards to teach the effortless ease through which mental balance can be found when personal agenda is released and all share equally in responsibility for group harmony. Follow their lead in surrendering and yielding to the common middle ground where balance and peace of mind are found.
Mm.
Mm.
Always on to him. Good stuff. Second card, still wind, intention.
Oh, nice.
Six of wind, intention, Mercury in Aquarius, Queen. The magnificent wind goddess of intention brings what she desires into her world with ease. Her clarity and focus of intent come naturally as she is internally connected to spirit. She navigates the deepest levels of the mind through meditation, introspection, and the dream time to identify what her being requires and then calls it to her.
Nice.
Her mind holds the intent of her soul's desire so that Source has a clear picture of what to deliver. You must know your dreams and desires and let them fuel your intentions that you honestly communicate with the heavens and they sing back in response. The very power of your intentions light the path from your being to the creative force by which your dreams may manifest and come home to you. Yes. I like did you put that up there on your wall, Rev? Moments?
No, this is my friend's house. She did it.
Oh, okay.
It's the part you can't see is do not remember days, remember moments.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the third one is C's. Purity.
Okay. Show me the box of those cards. Those cards are nice.
They are very nice.
Like I need some more cards, but I don't. But
Mystical goddess. Okay, all right.
All right. Yeah, those are nice.
All right. So purity, Ace of C's.
SEASCs?
Yeah.
Okay.
And extra, ECSTA, ecstasy, Esta-C, water. This beautiful goddess of the ecstasy brings the powerful infusion of love. She is emotional breakthrough into new dimensions of feeling. Her hallowed mandala shines loving wisdom and the light of consciousness, permeating the emotional depths. She brings cleansing, healing, and nourishment. Open to her abundant blessings that are breaking through the primal seeds in your life and be uplifted to new emotional heights. Love is all around you and flowing through you. Let this flow raise you to buoyancy to fully experience love's ecstasy.
Did we say it at the same time?
I know, right?
Okay, well, people, we are blessed and highly favored to have our own Reverend Omani Grace here today.
Yay.
I look forward to her enlightening you on A Course in Miracles because I am here to testify that it has changed my life.
Yes,
and
yes,
continue
yes.
to do so as I go into round 2 and year 2 of reading that book.
Okay, okay.
So
Congrats.
take it away, Rev.
That is so cool. That is so very cool. And it's cool for me because how much I resisted having that. You were talking in the beginning about the ego, right? My ego did not want me to do it. I can't tell you how many times I quit. I am not the minister. You got me twisted. You got me mixed up with some other people. Why I gotta keep reading to these people?
Right.
Why I gotta not keep reading to these people? Why I gotta keep reading with these people? I don't need nobody. I know how to run my life.
Right.
I know how to do my own thing. What's the problem? Right? Until I get to today. But the part about even leading a circle, I never had to go get nobody. They just kept coming. Be like, hey, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. I'll be like, okay, well, 6 of us here, let's read. Okay, it's 10 of
Right.
us here, let's read. Then it start being 15 of us. Okay, let's read. So now it's like it's 35 people in the queue. So it's like, okay, wow, look at God. It's a community. So
Yes.
that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna declare grand awakenings. That's a whole story. But I'll tell y'all what happened with that. Grand Awakenings Ministry, a course of miracles. And we're gonna declare
Okay.
ourselves a community. Last week when I was putting a flyer together, how your ego will get in the way. And I kept going, why won't, because I really do wait for God to tell me what to do, but I couldn't get no messages. I wasn't getting no downloads. No, I'm like, okay, I just gotta be patient.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I did my paperwork, and it's Omani Grace Ministries, and all my stuff say Omani Grace Ministries. Well, when I went to do the flyer for the community event and put Omani Grace Ministries presents, and Holy Spirit just said to me, Omani Grace ain't got nothing to do with this.
Ooh, no. Mm.
I was like, oh, oops. Oops, sorry. But like not even noticing how my ego has slipped right back in there.
Mhm.
Mm.
Right. And so Holy Spirit was like, this ministry is Grand Awakenings Ministry.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
And I went, okay.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
nice.
So I took me out of it. So now we'll see what happened now. And really got myself out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
really got myself out of the way. So that's
Thank you for listening.
yeah. So and to give y'all an update on my health, this week I started getting normal blood pressure readings for the first time.
Well, yay.
So
Okay.
that is a yay. And it's so funny because she sent me to a kidney doctor. And I wouldn't listen to her. So she was like, this is serious. You go to the kidney doctor. So I went over there and he spoke my language. I'm a Libra. He said, Miss Gwendolyn, you must balance. I was like,
Mm.
oh, okay. I'm a Libra. I get it. I balance, right?
Right.
Because I was bulking on taking the medication. I'm like, I can handle it naturally. Just give me a minute. I'll take the herbs and what I need to do to get things together. And he was like, my kidneys are in such bad shape. I don't have time to
Mhm.
wait for herbal medicine to help me.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
because it's the high blood pressure that's causing my kidneys to be sick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um, and the piece of my high blood pressure that's off is the bottom number.
Exactly. That's your kidneys. Yep.
And the bottom number um, represents my heart, the lower chamber of my heart, and that it's not resting. It's just going, 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 going. So
Mhm.
basically, I'm afraid myself. Everything need a rest. So I'm like actually burning myself out. I
Mhm.
was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And when I really start to look emotionally, that's what I've been doing. I haven't something else from researching it, and that happened this week too. I really haven't been to sleep since my mama died, like a deep, deep sleep
Yes.
where I
Yeah.
sleep all night. And you know how I would talk to you guys about only
I
taking
mean,
nap,
Yeah.
huh? only taking
Well,
naps.
mhm.
And so not really getting a deep sleep. So,
Mm,
and it's in the deep sleep that you heal and restore yourself.
Yeah.
yes,
So
yes,
I'm
yes.
not, so this week I started taking, well, over the weekend and this week I started taking, valerian tea at night.
Mhm.
Oh,
And I've,
okay.
and I've been sleeping the whole night. I'm like, look at that, just sleeping the whole night, which is, I woke up this morning and went, oh, I feel good.
Okay.
It's like, oh, I need to go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
It's like, wow. So yeah, so and still doing the emotional work and still
Okay.
doing the emotional work that I need to do because, my kidneys are about filtering. And so I had to really look at what am I not filtering out?
Right.
Yeah, so it's been the sadness, the grief, the loneliness, fear of going alone, going out in the world alone. So just like really putting all that stuff on the table and dealing with it. And I have had some really, really, really deep breakthroughs, particularly around sadness. And it's amazing to me how if you really listen to what you're saying,
Yes.
in the beginning, it was the words. So our words are like the most important. And I can hear myself saying all the time, how much sadness is it? Because I would be sad, all like moments of sadness. Oh, dang, I'm sad again. How much sadness is it?
Mm.
And what was really going on is I wasn't filtering the sadness correctly,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Like I forgive it, I heal it, I make it whole, I release it. Holy Spirit's like, but where you releasing it to? Uh, uh, I was like, out in the universe.
Mhm.
Let it go out into the universe. And it was like, no, if you really understand the emotions, sadness represents you've lost something that you love. So you're sad.
Mm-hmm.
Sadness also represents um love that has nowhere to go.
Mm.
Interesting.
So where does love belong?
Mm.
It's where does sadness belong? Well, it's love that's lost. Well, love go back to God. So I'm releasing it, but I wasn't releasing it back to God for him to transmute it because all he gonna do is clean up my sadness and send it back to me.
Mm.
Because that's my love that's lost. So it's got to find its way back home. And so it wasn't filtering through. I wasn't giving it back to God. I was just let it go in the universe.
Right, right, right.
So it's more like remember um that thing we used to say growing up, okay, back to you, stuck like glue.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So me releasing it in the universe, it all kept going back to me, stuck like glue.
Mm.
Right, right, right.
So I thought, so now it's been real interesting, y'all. When like, well, the really interesting thing is I haven't been sad, like the emotion when I get in quiet and get with myself and start to, the sadness hasn't been coming up. But what
Oh,
happened?
good.
But what happened was when I first got that, return it back to God, and the sadness was come up, I was like, oh, you just need to go on back to God. I would be not sad. I would be unsaid just like that. Just like that. I wouldn't be sad no
Oh,
more. Just like that.
that's awesome.
I
That's
was
good.
like, what the hell? All this time I've been sad for nothing?
That's yeah. That
I'm
sounds like that
sad.
instant, in an instant.
Yes, but you got to
Just
get,
just give it to me in an instant. Yeah.
it's like years, y'all. I want you to know years. My mama died in 99. So I was so sad about that. I didn't even start dealing with the sadness to 2004. By the time I got that together, my daddy died. And then by the time I got that together, my brother died. So I just been sad. The what I've been going through spiritually and losing everything, just sad.
Mhm.
Just messed up. And then just like that, because I really got how to filter it and handle it, it's just gone just like that. I was like, wow.
Wow.
So that's been my experience. So I'm a lot better. So of course, Queen would call me up and say, well, why don't you come and do the show? Because I'm better. I've done some healing
can
work.
I add something?
Uh-huh.
You know, I've been sad too because of my sister, you know, and it's been about 5 months. But one thing I realized, and I was wondering what you feel this was giving it back to God. My sister was my person. I would call her whenever I was sad or something, and she would be there for me. But now I realize she's not there anymore. And I'm like, I want another person to bond with like that. And I thought about my son, my oldest son. I want him to be my person now. So when I get sad about my sister, I want to call my son and talk to him, you know, just transfer the love. And I was wondering, would that fit into the category of giving it back to God?
You got to give it back to God, not your son. Your son is God, but you want to actually give it back to source.
Okay.
Where you're being sourced from. And then when you do that, it'll open up the space. And when I mean, it'll open up for the space for who is your person.
Okay.
Right? Because I can get that your son can be your person, but I think your person is someone who is even yoked with you or like it's not like ahead of you, or someone who could be your teacher, or someone who can guide you, or someone who can be that kind of source for you.
But it's interesting though, because my son, he's taught me so much through my life. Even though he's my son, he has taught me so much. So I still look at him as, you know, a person.
Yeah, you want to have him definitely as a resource.
Right.
Okay, but he your son. You a mama can't tell her son certain things because he'd be like, "Mama, oh, mama, mama," you know what I mean?
Yeah, he grown, so I would think he would be able to tap into something, you know. But
yeah, but still, you mama.
Yeah, that's true. I am mama.
I wouldn't care how old he got because you mama.
Right.
I don't know. That's just my opinion, but because
but thank you.
Yeah, because I don't care how well when my mama was here, I didn't care how old I was. If something happened, the first thing I was like is, "Where's my mother?"
Right.
I need my mother.
Right.
I remember I used to carry mail, and I got bit by a dog, a German Shepherd, one time. I was down there talking about call my mother.
Right.
I'm on the street, leg hanging all out because he done bit the meat out of me. I'm like, call my mama right now. They was like, what's the number? I was like, here go the number, 365-8945. It's funny how I still remember that number.
That is interesting. That's right.
Yeah, it's like, call my mama. My mama, yeah, this is so funny. My mama was there so fast, child. When that ambulance got there, my mama was in the ambulance already talking about, come on, girl, get in here.
Yeah, that's right.
My mama was in the ambulance before I was. I'm like, I'm the patient. What are we doing? So
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, Stacy, good to see you. She must be in the pool or something.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, Joy is here too. Okay.
Hey, Joy. Hey, Star. I saw Star last night. Joy, what you doing? I can't see your face. Oh, there she go.
Hey.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. It's so funny. Hey, Joy, how your daddy doing?
Unmute yourself.
I know, and Reverend saying it all like that. Goodness.
His birthday is Sunday. He is so excited.
I'm tuned into her pops. She done talked to me, got coaching from me about him so many times. It's like, leave daddy alone.
Yeah, he's excited for this big 90. Yeah.
90. Wow.
Look at that.
But you know what? I had a great conversation with my brother yesterday. He's 72, but he talked about dating again. And so I met the lady at his birthday party the other day, a week ago.
All right.
And she's so nice, but he talked about all the little things they do together and stuff. And he's starting to dance. I'm like, ballroom dance at that, I'm like, go ahead, y'all.
That is so cool. Isn't it cool?
It
That,
is cool.
Yeah.
mm-hmm. I
Yeah, and
love it.
he's so sentimental too. He said some women sent me some money. That was so nice of them. I almost started crying.
That's
Ah,
nice.
I said, yeah, that was sweet of them.
he
They didn't have
miss
to do that. They didn't have to do that. I don't need this money, but that was nice of them.
he missed the wifey. He missed your mama.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Her birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, see, I
Ooh.
don't know how I'm tuned into that. It's like when you start talking about him, he almost cried. I'm like, he missed his wife.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Very much.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
could tell. I could
Mhm.
tell.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, so something it's so funny. Something happening to me, y'all, because okay, like what I'm about to say is weird to say, but I gotta say it anyway. You know, God set me aside. You hear people talk about how God set you aside.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So inside of this whole ministry and spiritual thing, I was set aside. I wasn't out in the world shaking, baking, making it happen. It's like, no, just come over here with me and read and pray and talk to people and coach people. So I've been set aside for almost 15 years. But I'm hard-headed. That's why it took so long, because I'm hard-headed.
Uh-huh.
For all the hard-headed people out there. Right? Because once God say come on, you got to come on. I don't care
That's right.
what you talking about. And so my journey I think has been a little longer because I'm stubborn and I'm hard-headed. At the same time, God knows I'm obedient. Like I'm gonna drag my feet, I'm gonna fall out. I don't want to go. Don't make me go. Why I gotta do this? I don't want to. He knows eventually I'll go, fine, I'll do it. Right.
Mhm.
But I'm noticing that as I grow, like spiritually, like who I'm becoming, like with Joy, she could start talking about her dad and I can just tune right in. Oh, he missed his mama. I can tune into that.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
Yeah, I'm actually beginning to be able to tune in spiritually, but it's only from becoming a download of God.
Mm,
And the whole deal is we are each and every one of us are a download of God.
yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
And when you actually, but the problem is we don't give God the space in the room. The download, that's funny. We don't sit still. We don't tell God I'm an open and willing channel. We
Yeah.
won't create enough peace in our being for God to come in and do the work he needs to do with us, right? Um, it's like so funny because when I start to have health challenges, which I don't have,
Right.
I got real quiet, like, what the
Right.
hell? And even like where I'm living, they go, what's going on? You're so quiet because I'm listening for God. Like,
Yes.
because
Yes.
God moves subtly. God moves, you know, like my mama used to say, in mysterious ways, right?
Mhm.
So you have to just like tune in. So really it's that piece from of tuning in and getting that you're a channel and a download for God. Is something about that. And that's what I just want people to not want, but suggest that people start to really take on, really getting that we're a download for God, While we were with Master Teacher Aziz this Sunday, oh my God. And one of my questions was, can you have a virus in your download? Because in my world, some people just crazy, right? They got problems, right? Like the people in the world talking about Project 25 and the Republicans. I'm like, okay, something wrong with these people, right?
Right.
And it's like, can you have a virus in a download? And her answer was no. You come through perfect, whole, and complete, but then what happens is you get into a state of survival,
Mm,
whatever level that is, right? So the people who in America who have the money, the billionaires, they're in survival, but it's in survival out of greed.
ah.
Oh.
it's in survival out of power, right? They don't want to relinquish their power. They don't want to relinquish their money,
Mm.
right? So it has them act irrationally and crazy and not think of their ego. Their whole system becomes egoic,
Mm.
right? But what they don't know is the ego is vicious, suspicious, and
At
malicious,
best.
and want to kill you,
Right.
right? So that piece right there. So that's been the part that I'm actually starting to be in awe and wonder about, how when you allow God to move through you, how he will move through you. And so now I'm having this expectation, because God has told me certain things, and I'll be like, what? And and so I just keep being obedient and following, but he will show you his how unlimited he is, how anything you want for yourself or your life is available,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you just got to know how to pull it down.
Yes.
Gotta practice, and it takes some serious practice how to pull it down from the universe. So that's okay. I'm done talking.
Mm.
Done.
Well, yeah, because I've been talking a lot. Who's on the iPhone? Who is that, y'all?
Is that Dr. Riola? No, Dr. Riola says hers is Zoom user, so that's not him. Who's on the iPhone?
I know I probably asked this question before,
You share.
and I want to ask it again, Rev.
Sure.
We talk about the ego. So what really is the ego for? What just came to me was it helps us learn. It teaches.
Oh,
It
it's Lolly. Lolly. Hey, Lolly, Lolly. Okay, it teaches us what?
It came to teach us. It's here to teach us, help us.
Oh, well, okay. So actually, it if we use the story of creation, when God told Adam and Eve not to eat from the tree of life, and they did it anyway, that's when the ego was born. When we thought we could, humanity, because that's what Adam and Eve represent. Eve is every woman, man represents humanity overall. When humanity thought that they could do something other than what God said. And that's when the ego was born.
So the ego is balances us and pushes us if we.
No, it don't balance nothing. It can wreak havoc in our life.
Okay. But when I say balance, I mean it after you deal with it so long, then it's like, okay, let me come on back. Let me get on back to source.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean by.
Oh, well, yeah. When you come to understand it, because you can really get that it's really there as a contrast. Because it's the contrast.
Yes.
The ego represents illusions and delusions that we have, right? And and God, the Holy Spirit, represents our highest self, our unlimitedness, our power, our love, our joy, all the good stuff.
So in other words, in order for us to live on this planet, we have the ego. Because would you say that?
Well,
I've never met anybody that's egoless.
there have been some masters who walked the planet who are egoless. Dalai Lama, I would say, is one.
In all forms, because it comes in different forms. It comes in everything.
What do you mean? What do you mean when you say it comes in everything?
It just comes in, the ego shows up in different forms, in different situations, and just because we see the Dalai Lama not displaying ego with the masses, maybe it's something that he displays at the house.
Well, yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
But the difference between us and him, I think, is that he'll handle it way differently than we would.
Yes.
Okay, we'll be in it for a minute. He'll catch it coming out of his mouth.
I agree. Yes.
Okay, so I think it will be more that way.
Okay.
Another one, like I so, because I'm someone, I like to sit with the masters,
I do too.
right? And
I
so
do
I
too.
done sat with
Mhm.
Sagaru.
Mhm.
Sagaru, just being with him will bring you to tears.
Mhm.
His space is just the space that
The
he is.
presence. Yes.
Yeah, his presence.
Mhm.
He'll bring you to tears,
Mhm.
right? He's deceased now, but he was the president of the Buddhist organization, Daisaku Ikeda, will bring you to tears. His presence and the things that he would say would inspire you and just uplift you. You'd be like,
Mhm.
be so geeked to just
Mhm.
go out and, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
right. For me, Master Teacher Isis is like that. You know, you know, it's like somebody called me and be like, I don't know if I'm going Sunday. I'm like, I'm going to get that hit. It's a boost that she gives you, a buzz. We've been buzzing for 3 days after being with her Sunday.
Mm.
I'm still buzzing from being
Mm.
with her. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
like, um, and I'm gonna give y'all this too. It's from her book.
Just being in a whole nother dimension.
Yes, because this is the part about her, Isis, I'm talking about. When
Mhm.
you sit down with her and you sit in her circle, there's some way that she does her circle, that how she opens that circle, I could feel myself rise up into higher consciousness.
You got
But
to.
soon as that circle is over, I
Mhm.
come back down to regular
Mhm.
consciousness, right?
Mhm.
And so
Mhm.
it's just like Sunday, I asked a question, and as soon as we left, I forgot what the answer was. So I've called up 4 people. It was the last question. I called up 4 people to ask them, what did she say? Nobody could remember.
That frequency was so high. Yeah.
Nobody could even remember what the answer was. I was like,
Wow.
oh shoot, that's
Wow.
messed up. But you know, she has her ministers there, the I am ministers. I'm like, one of them I know. And I called up one of them, and they knew, because they've been with her so much. They know how to listen with her,
Mhm.
listen with her. So, you know, that part is really, really deep. And so she has a new book out, and she read the book with us on Sunday. This is a deep question, y'all. This is a deep question. The name of her book is Through the Door in 24. So going through the door of higher consciousness in 2024, that's what's available in 24, that we can actually ascend, which I really think is deep when we just completed the circle of ascension. Right? Right? Like we're like, so that's like, for me, that's got like God telling me, okay, Omani Grace, you right there. You know, like I have a knowing that, okay, it's time to ascend, right? In 24. And that's when that circle ended, in 24, right? So when you open up the book, the first thing it says, everybody wants to go. Wait a minute. Everybody wants in. Everybody wants to go in the door,
Mhm.
but everybody doesn't get to. Why not? Everybody wants to go through the door,
Mhm.
but everybody don't get to. Why not? So when you think about that, what would be, if you want, because just like us being on the call with Grand Rising Elizabeth, that's saying people are all seeking something higher, seeking something different from the ordinary, right? Seeking a group of women they could get together and communicate with on a high frequency together, right?
Mhm.
So we all want to do that, but everybody don't get to. Why not? So why would you say, what would stop you? You at the door, but what would stop you from going through the door? And that's the question we all got to deal with. Super powerful.
That damn ego.
Okay, but what about the ego? You know, because you just can't call it the ego. There's a way of being, doing, and having things that will keep you from going through the door. What are the ways of being, doing, and having that will keep you from going through the door?
I think that fear
Okay, fear.
for a lot of people, the fear,
Yeah.
um, not willing to do the work,
Okay.
because a lot of times we're, I want to be rich, I want to be successful, but you're not doing the things that you need to do.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. Now
being
okay,
disciplined. Yeah.
wait. Okay. In this conversation, you have to keep it personal. Don't talk about we, talk about me, I. What
Oh, well, I was
stops
just saying, I was just me
what
working
would
with a
what would stop you from going through the door?
individuals.
Yeah, what would stop you from
That's just
going
my
through the door?
observation.
No, what would stop you from going through the door? Because guess what? When you get to the door, ain't no we going through the door. It's gonna be me. Can y'all get that? It's gonna be
Yes,
you.
yes.
When you go, when you time for you to go through the door, ain't nobody gonna be with you. It's just gonna be you.
Mhm.
So you gotta really, that's what we all are really dealing with. And that's like I'm bringing it home to that, because what will stop you from going through the door? So what would stop you, Lakeisha?
I think allowing distractions.
Mm-hmm.
Distractions. I
Mm-hmm.
think allowing distractions to get in the way.
That's so perfect, Lakeisha. Perfect. That's perfect. You busy doing other things when you're supposed to be trying to get with God. You over there doing some other stuff. Okay, God, I'll be right with you.
Right.
I got, wait, hold on. I got to do this contract right now.
Exactly. Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
excuse me. I got to do my podcast. Hold on. I got a video this too. That
Yeah,
is so,
I'm
that's,
right in
that's,
line. I'm right in line with her. My agenda.
yes.
My agenda. Yeah.
Right. And so, Queen, you got to really get, that's your ego, because it's my. Ain't no
My
my point of my, ain't no my.
right.
You spirit. So my
Right.
what? My what?
Right. Right.
Right. Can you get
Like a
that?
dog chasing their own tail.
Exactly. So that,
Mhm.
so you be outside of the door chasing your tail, trying to get your agenda together before you could go through the door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? That's powerful. Powerful. Get it, y'all. What would stop you from going through the door?
Being in integrity.
Huh?
My being in integrity.
So when you say integrity, what do you mean? I love y'all. I love y'all.
Of my
Wait,
word.
hold,
Of my word.
okay, wait. I love y'all. Y'all are becoming very high-minded. Wait.
Right.
I love y'all. My ego. What the hell is that? My integrity. Okay, who? What? Okay, so when you say your word, okay, so say some more. Like specifically your word. What do you mean?
Being what I say I want to be.
So let me see if it sounds like this. I say I'm going through the door, but right now I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I gave my word to go through the door, but not so much.
Yeah.
And wait, the word, I'm attempting.
Okay,
Right.
that's it.
I'm
Right?
attempting to go to the door, through the door. Yeah.
Yeah. And what I'm actually starting to see, the field of higher consciousness, it takes some conscious work.
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
It takes conscious work to go through the door. Okay, y'all, why not? Why wouldn't you go through the door? Who else wants to say? What would stop them from going through the door?
This is Dietra, of course. My I I would not go through the door because of lack of discipline. I have knowledge of the right things to do, but I need to be disciplined.
Well, there's something about discipline that I don't know. You can look for yourself too, Deidre.
Uh-huh.
There's something about discipline that I've been playing with.
Okay.
And that is because Libras, I have a conversation, I don't have discipline either.
Uh-huh.
But I think if you look at the word discipline and disciple,
Uh-huh.
they basically the same word.
Mm.
Somebody spell it out and see the difference. Discipline, the difference between discipline is only a couple of letters. Discipline and
Right.
disciple. Plan is P-L-I-N-E, disciple P-L-E.
Right.
This is really the same word.
Interesting. Okay.
And so for me, I'm noticing, I don't know, you might check it out, Arena. I'm noticing I do better with being a disciple than being disciplined.
Ah, okay.
Like my access in is through being a disciple, not discipline.
Okay.
Because of inside of my commitment to be a disciple, I'm gonna do the work. You know, it's sort of like, oh my God. Oh my God, this is so deep. I don't even believe this is coming through. Okay, yes, I do believe. Listen, it's that part in the Bible that says, pick up your things and follow me.
Yes, right. That's right.
Right? Yeah, that part.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Because I guess for me, today, just before we got on the call, I being disciplined or being a disciple, I know I have to do certain things on this day, and I want to accomplish that. So I must be disciplined to do it.
Okay, but let me ask.
Sure.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If you don't do it, then what happens? What do you do if you don't do it? What do you say to yourself when you don't do it?
When I don't do it, I say I have to give it I will do it tomorrow.
Okay, good. Okay, what else do you say about yourself though? I'm just saying, what I'm asking is, do you make yourself bad and wrong because you didn't accomplish
no,
what you
no,
don't?
I don't.
Okay, okay,
I don't.
okay, all right. Okay, but wait, ooh. Okay, I don't even know why my spirit telling me this. My spirit telling me right now, you're a smart rat.
Uh-huh.
You're a smart rat. You don't do it the traditional way. You got another way that you make yourself bad and wrong. It's another way you do it. It may not be like, you should have did that, da, 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 da. You may not do it. You don't do it that way.
Okay.
But you do it in a roundabout way. So it sounds like you're empowering yourself, but you're actually beating down on yourself. I don't know. You might want to check that out.
Yeah, I got to check that out because I can't. It's not coming to me. That's not coming to me at all.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you why I feel that way, right?
Okay.
Because I get that you're happy,
but
your joy level is not like joy. It's not like, okay. So who be in full
like
joy?
bliss?
Like the one who just opened her mouth. Your joy don't be at that level. Your joy don't even be at my level. I'd be hyped, right? And not that you got to be hyped, but your energy, that would be way better. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, so it's somewhere in there that you're not letting yourself fully bloom, fully blossom, fully be in your glory.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned that because just like on the top of the hour when we started talking and I talked about my sister, that sadness, that might be a part of this too, because, lack of sleep, not sleeping as well at night because I need to turn some things over to God, like we talked about.
Okay.
So that I'm just trying to put it all together. That's all I'm doing.
Good. But it is a place for you to go over there and examine. Look.
Right.
It's a place because I can feel it in your being. Like you're not totally free to be all the Deidre you can be. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Let your va voom out. We ain't seen her va voom yet, have we? Right? We get blips of it, but just like your va boom being just who you be is missing.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. We're gonna start looking for your va boom.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, your va boom. Like right now, we're getting blimps of it. Like we know it's there, but not for you to let it show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, letting your va boom out. Yeah. That's really good. Okay, y'all. What else would stop you from going through the door of the fifth field of all possibilities, where possibility of possibility lives? Oh my God, just think about that. To live in the world of possibility of all possibilities. It'd be like a grab bag every day. That's where we came from, right? Like
That's
not
right.
not like a survival thing, but where we lived from was the fifth field of all possibilities, fifth field of consciousness. What would stop you from going through the door?
I would say being inconsistent, but inconsistency is viewed as it's not always what we think it should be. Like inconsistent doesn't mean like every day, every minute, every hour, every other day, every month or whatever. Being consistent can be on a path of moving forward, but at an interval of times, and not being so hard on yourself when you're not meeting what other people or the expectations of other people or even of yourself should be.
Oh, I can hear yours. I can hear yours, Stacy. Yours is similar to Lakeisha. You ain't done enough yet to go through the door. You got some Lakeisha's is, I got some more training and development to do before I can go through the door. I got to get this down, right? Yours is you put yourself down, not, well, yeah, you hard on yourself. You're hard on yourself. So I think that would stop you from going through the door, that you're just hard on yourself. You don't think that you've done it right. You don't think that you've done enough. You don't think you've been enough to go through the door yet.
You are so right on so many levels.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Yes, you are so right. So that's why I'm that's why I'm looking at not being so hard on myself and letting things just pan themselves out as it happens, but with the thing in mind of moving forward toward the goal of where you want to be, instead of saying, oh, this stopped me, or oh, I should have done this or should have done that, or people are going to look at me this way because I don't do it this way, or because of this or because of that. Not caring about what people think, say, but just keep moving in the direction I need to go in the time span that I have to do it in, consistently speaking at whatever time frame that is.
Yeah, it's some work. It's some work we gotta do. It's some do y'all believe it's 9:55?
Look at that.
What happened?
I know, right?
What happened? I looked at the clock. I went, what? Seemed like we just started talking. Wait a minute, Lolly, do you know what would stop you from going through the door? Star, Brenda, y'all want to say before we go? Star, I want to know from you. Take yourself off mute. Star, what's gonna stop you from going through the door in 24?
Exposure. So she's man.
After we had that conversation, Rev, yesterday, I kind of somewhat freaked out because that is something that just cannot happen for me. It just cannot. It just me not going through that just cannot happen. It's just that cannot exist. And I was thinking about a conversation I had with the Holy Spirit where I called the ego a son of a bitch. And so the conversation came up where, okay, so if you call somebody a son of a bitch, then who is the bitch? And what are the characteristics of the bitch that she can produce a son like that? So if I'm going to call the ego a son of a bitch, then the bitch is me. And what are the characteristics that I would be so in tune to the ego like that, that I would focus on calling it something like that? So
that's deep.
Do that.
Yeah, you went there, Star. You went there. You went there.
That's deep. I couldn't hold that one back. Woo!
That's almost another hour conversation right there. She opened another door.
Right.
So that the conversation, I really believe you were in the spirit when you called me Rev. Because that it just cannot happen. Failure broke me before. It will not happen again.
Yes.
So I was reminded by the Holy Spirit that I gave myself over totally to God. And so
well, I mean, it's so funny because see, I know that, and so you shouldn't have told me that because now I'm gonna hold you to account for that. That's why I called you. Yeah, that's why I called you. Yeah,
I know.
Holding you to account for what you said. Yep.
I have been reminded that you are my covering.
Yes.
Let's take your coaching. Yep. Because me not going through cannot happen.
Yep. Yep. And we going through.
We going through.
We going through. We going through. I am the Harriet Tubman.
You got your gun out.
All right, Harriet.
Blazing, boo. Guns blazing. Right. Wait a minute. Keep my hand on my gun just in case I might have to pull it on you. What? For real. Wow. I ain't playing, and I'm not playing. Wait a minute. I'm not playing, and you can't scare me. Because them egos be trying to scare me, y'all. The egos, they be trying to back me down. Holy Spirit be saying to me, "Oh, so you gonna let them back you down?" I'll be like, "Okay, excuse me, I'm coming in." Boom. That's just how that is. I know what my mission and purpose is, and I will fulfill it. So I'm with you on that one, Star. Go ahead, Queen.
Just saying, Brenda, I'm not sure if Lolly heard what the initial question was.
Oh, see, so now here comes Z982. Okay, so now I'm about to tell them something called the Big Kids Game, right? Okay. The question is, and y'all got to really, really look, right? Because, and I got to take this on myself. The question was, we go into the field of fifth dimension. Everybody wants to go. Everybody don't get to go. Why not? And so we were actually looking at what would stop us from getting to the dough, right? So all those like Lolly, Brenda, and who just came, is that Maureen? Yeah, Maureen, who just came in. What would stop y'all from getting through the door to the fifth dimension is being late. And just take a look in your life at where you're late.
That's big, Rev.
Because you go miss the dough. You know, it's just like it's the dough. Going through the dough in 24. When you go to the airport, when they close that dough, can you get in the dough?
Nope.
You ain't getting in that dough. You better
have a good reason too.
They wouldn't care what the reason was. Yeah. Once they close that door, you can't get in, and everybody need to take a note on that. Take a note on that. And so, wait a minute, hold on. And that's the end of the show. That cracks me up. So listen, y'all, tonight I am declaring A Course in Miracles in Detroit, standing in the Great Awakening. I'm declaring us a community. It's going to be a big deal. I'm bringing everybody who's reading with me right now to come and be on Zoom so we can actually get how big it is. It's bigger than what we think. And then as I was going through my phone book, I was like, oh my God, look how many people have read with me. So on down the line, I'm going to pull everybody who's ever read with me to come together so I can actually get a view of what I've actually accomplished. Because I just be like, how many people you got in your group? Oh, I got 10. It's like not a big deal. And all of a sudden I'm in the space of, oh, shoot, this is a big deal. Lolly is saying, question to think about for tomorrow. What makes me sparkle? Is that it, Lolly? Wait a minute. It's something like that.
What makes you sparkle?
What makes you sparkle? So so that's the question for tomorrow. But tonight, if you can come to the Zoom or you want the information, just let me know and I'll give it to you. I think I put it in Elizabeth's chat too, but I'll put it in there again. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time and y'all get a chance to meet some of the other peeps who've read the Course in Miracles. So most of y'all will be there tonight. So good job. I'm excited.
That's at 7.
Yes, it's 7.
So this is not for new people. This would be for those.
No, if you're new and yeah, because
you
like
retired.
Stacy and Joy, those guys are just and Maureen, they're gonna read in the next circle.
Okay.
So like if Brenda want to come tonight, she can come tonight and really see if reading is something she wants to do. Because it's not reading the Course in Miracles is not for the faint-hearted.
No,
It's not.
it's not.
It's not. If you're not serious and, if you're not serious and go bring yourself fully to the conversation, you'll feel like you're getting beat up in the Course of Miracles because it ain't no joke.
It'll rock your world.
It will rock your world. Right, it will rock your world.
Rock it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there an age limit for the Course in Miracles if I wanted to invite someone?
What's the age?
17.
No. They ain't lived a lot. Well, it depends on what kind of, it depends on what kind of 17-year-old they are.
Okay.
If they like mature and spiritual and going for it, yeah. But if they're just so, you got to live. You got to live a little bit to get the Course in Miracles, I think. I don't know what y'all think. Who've read the Course in Miracles? Don't you think you got to live a little to get it?
Yeah, unless you've been exposed to some sort of teaching like it, or
yeah, you got to be exposed. Yeah, you got to live a little. See, I had young people in there in their mid-20s, 20s. They got to do a little more living, where they be like, this ain't it, because in your 20s and like 17, you still think you know the answer. So you got to live a little to bump your head up against the wall a couple of times and you go, okay, what I'm doing ain't working. What else is it? That's when you'll start looking for the Course of Miracles. Yep, and some people get to that sooner than later, so that's it. All right, so back to you, Evelyn. I'm complete, and thanks everybody for coming today, and it was fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rev.
Yeah.
And it was it was something with you being here. Everybody knew they couldn't hide.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, no, ain't no hide. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it, but I want everybody to know to like really, some of my main training came from being on the show in terms of allowing the Holy Spirit to lead the way. Right? Allowing the Holy Spirit to lead the way. Because every class I would go, okay, what you want me to teach? I'm leading. You leading. How did it go? So, but I really want you to know, like today, I didn't even have that. I'm just like, I just know Holy Spirit is in control, go to class. And, it's just like when I started talking, it was like, okay, you talked enough. I just said, okay, I've talked enough. It tells me exactly what to, and where to go. So yeah. If I really listen, it's divine order. Holy Spirit is always in divine order, but you have to quiet yourself enough to hear it. And so I'm looking forward to some of y'all, when y'all really start to hear it and really allow it to guide and lead the way, what's going to happen.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
We just got a sample of it from Star.
And wait a minute, but see, this is the part that's even really deep about that. Star been my project from when I first met her a long time ago. I didn't know it then. She didn't know it then, but Holy Spirit would have me talking to her, and Star would be like, she had an attitude like, don't talk to me. And why are you even over in my space? She would be like, oh my God, she would look up at me like, you still talking? Damn. But it was something about her. I would keep talking to her. My spirit just like, talk to her. And so when I showed back up on the scene, it was like, oh shit, Star. I know Star's spirit said, oh shit, she back. Because even when Queen called me to do the show, the first thing I said is, where's Pam? Right. And so yeah, but what was our mission? My mission with her was to get that she wasn't Pam, that she was Star. And ever since Star showed up, it's been somebody different over there. So you don't never know who your mission with, y'all, and you'll never know how it's gonna show up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So true.
You just gotta, you just gotta follow. So, and I already know why I was talking to Star, because I don't talk to people who don't want to talk to me, but I just loved her. I loved her so much. I just want to talk to her. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what that was, but my spirit loved her spirit.
Yeah.
So that's all that was. There's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah. And then you met
Yeah. Huh?
And then you met Evelyn.
Oh, Evelyn. I just couldn't believe that they would let Evelyn fall asleep right in the middle of the show. I was like, hello, hey, y'all, she unconscious. I was like, y'all let her go unconscious like that? Right in the middle of the show?
Oh, I'm not asleep.
Wait a minute, I know that's what she would do. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Just listening with my eyes closed.
Soon as you start talking about something that would touch her, she would be like, goodbye, and go to sleep. And I'm like, hello, are you there? She's like, I'm woke. I'd be like, girl, that's called sleep in my world. But look at her now. Look at her now. I'm so just amazed at those guys. But out of me following, look what's available now. Like the Course of Miracles is inside of Grand Rising Elizabeth as a conversation, as a guiding light to God. So, you know, job done, job well done, y'all. So that's what I want to say.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
it is wonderful. It really is wonderful. And now y'all about the birth of baby, not y'all, but us. We about the birth of baby.
I know, right?
I know. We about the birth of baby, y'all.
From conception.
Yes.
Miss Lolly about to have that baby. I saw that baby bump. I was like, ooh, she got a big baby bump now. At the conference, I was like, what kind of baby she got? Flat baby. But now that baby done poked on out. I'm so proud. Yeah.
Coming to greet us.
Yeah, the baby coming now, y'all.
At the the celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw Lolly, you was at you walked in front, and then you was right in front of me, and I could see little Pooch there. I said, oh,
Yeah.
look at her. She coming out.
Yeah.
Coming out.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right.
Hey.
All right. My song is I'm Looking for a Miracle. That's the song for the theme this year. I mean, this month. Well, this year. How about that? I'm looking for miracles. Listen to it. Listen to the Clark sisters when they just sing it. I'm looking for a miracle. I accept the impossible. Yes, I don't know the rest of the words, but there we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Take us out, baby.
All right. Let's give ourselves a great big old sunshiny hug, and you can kiss yourself if you want to. Let's hug the world.
Love.
And sprinkle and get into creation and be the being. Be the being.
Be the being. Be the being. Love y'all.
Love you guys too.
And those who did not hear, if you want to come tonight, let Rev know so she can send you the link.
I'm gonna put it in the WhatsApp.
Okay, babe.
For
Peace
Grand
out.
Rising. Bye, y'all.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.